And should be live, I think. Hopefully we have sound and we have picture. Oh, that's a first. Sounds good. Picture's good. That's a good thing. Michael, Nathan, Nathaniel. I don't know why I want to say Nathan all the time. Espen, Dutch, Seaman, the Coyote himself, Match Fixer, Timon. How are you guys? Just going to give this a second. First off, real cool thing I got today. What did I do with it? Oh. I got this in the mail. I don't know who sent it, but thank you very much. When I saw it, you can ask the Queen. I was quite shocked by it, and I think this is like the coolest thing ever. It's from one of my favorite movie of all time, the original Godzilla, the Japanese version, of course, the one with the oh God, what was it? Perry Mason there. Oh God, I can't believe I forgot his name. For crying out loud! But I got that today, and I got a T-shirt, which was really cool. I'm a big Godzilla fan, so I like all cool things like that. Hey guys, hey Rob, happy birthday. It's not my birthday. My birthday's not till September. Please, I don't want to get any older any sooner. Oh, Sean, thank you. Dude, how many things are you going to send? Thank you. This is like the coolest thing ever, too. I don't know how you picked that out, but this is like real cool. I mean, this is just classic. Raymond Burr, that's his name. I can't thank you enough, my friend. You've always done great things for me. All right, let's get to the task at hand without making too many things. If you guys were expecting Endure the Stars, the second part of the painting, you will find that on the Dice Tower in probably about a week. I do love Godzilla stuff. Thank you. Raymond Burr. Yep, I got it. I remembered. So you're going to see some more painting stuff back up on the Dice Tower. As long as you'll see a couple of reviews, at least one or two a week at least, from my pals there. Spoke with Tom this morning. We had a good long talk. We always do from time to time when he's not busy and I'm not busy. So I always supported the Dice Tower. I wouldn't be half of what I was if it wasn't for the support of those guys and everything that they've done. I've learned a lot from them. So I will always be part of the Dice Tower. I am a part of the Dice Tower Network. This channel is a part of the Dice Tower Network. And that's the way it goes. Oh, Endure the Stars. I got that as well. Nice to get some inspiration from your videos. Well, thank you, Espen. We'll be playing that live. Hey, phone call. Let's find out who's calling us. Hello? It's a telemarketer. Let's listen.
We'll be with you shortly.
Let's mess with him a little bit.
Aló, buenas tardes.
Yes, I ordered 2 cheeseburger. Where are they? They no come to house.
I'm sorry, do you speak Spanish?
Hello? Who this?
Hello?
What? Hello?
The wrong number.
Who? No, wait. Hello? If you're a telemarketer, you don't want to call this house. Any chance you will do a painting 101 with Mugala Invaders? Yes, I'm actually going to be doing the entire series of painting 101 all over again. Oh my God. Yeah, so much for a major announcement, right? It turns into I get telemarketer calls all the time. And then she says it's the wrong, oh, you must have the wrong number. Well, you called me. Does anybody even know where I was? Hello, Pablo. Come to Florida, honey. Yeah, that's a good one. Goodness me, goodness me, goodness me. I always ask them for their social security number. Way to go, Berkey. Oh, we were talking about what we're doing. Tomorrow we're actually doing Endure the Stars live. We'll be playing that live. Um, yeah, we were back to a bunch of announcements, as a matter of fact. So, I have done some soul searching out in the mighty, Dice Tower. We were talking about how this channel will always be part of that Dice Tower network. And they are my guys. You know, we don't do things as professional as they do, right, Gabby? Who decides to come over and give me a huge lecture. I guess she thought it was funny too. So, you're going to see more of a presence. Of course, I'm going to the Gen Con with them, of course. Now, I went out into the game area, okay, and we just have too much stuff. And I was able to pick out close to probably about 100 games that we can dispose of. So what we're doing, and I've taken some of your emails and looked at some of your things. A matter of fact, I'm going to pull this up. This is just one of the things I want to talk about. Julianne Hobby, if that's her real name. Having Hobby as a last name is pretty cool. Gave me some info about a charity in Orlando here called Empower. And what they do is they help a bunch of orphans. So each kid can hopefully get a Christmas gift. These children are temporary in custody of the state. So out of that 100 games, I plan on taking and doing something with some of the games. Now, what I planned on doing, and I thought hard about this, and I got suggestions to put it on BGG, which I don't want to give them 3% of anything. Not that I have a problem with BGG. I love Aldi. Oh, did you? I'll catch the reply. Oh, did he ask something? If some of the guys can check and see if he asked something. Speaking of your channel, where's the Orange TV signature drinking dogs? They come over and they lick now, but you'll hear them from time to time, just as much as you'll hear, huh?
They're napping.
They're napping, which is a nice charity. But here's what I decided to do. We're going to hold everything here, and we have a PayPal already set up. And what we're going to do is next week, Mike's coming over tomorrow, of course, to do our live play, and we may do something extra. Justin, you'll be around tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Did you want to play?
Mech Warrior, sure.
Yeah, Mech Warrior. Yeah, so afterwards we're probably going to play Mech Warrior, so we'll have a three-way dance. I think you meant replay. Yeah, that's what I kind of figured out. So after we get done with that, I picked out close to 100 and some odd games that it's not just games, it's out of print stuff, miniatures, all kinds of things, some rare stuff, and then some stuff that, you know, that you can get anytime, any place. But we'll accept any kind of bids that we can for it and get it out to you guys. We picked two charities. And the way this is going to go is it's going to go silent auction, and we will go 1 week. And we will put the list up on BGG. I believe he meant replay. I don't see any questions. Okay, thank you, Mask Guy. And I picked two charities. One is a nationwide thing for animals that are, dogs, cats, and everything like that. And then another is for children, either St. Jude or Make-A-Wish. We're going to decide which one. When you make your silent auction bid, what's going to happen is you're going to email at novaprime860@hotmail.com. If you don't know that by now, I mean, it should be embedded in your heads. I say it so much. And you'll pick the charity and then put in your bid for that particular lot or item. Each will be numbered. So I will do a live show and do my best. It'll be 2 parts. First part we'll do anywhere from 20 to 25, and then the second part we'll do the remainder. So it'll be 2 days, and it'll be up so people can watch it, because I don't want it to be horrifically long where people are going through and sitting there and lose interest. You want to keep it kind of short, condensed for each show. We may have to do 3 shows. I don't know. Then what Mike and I are going to do are those games. If Mike thinks we're going to play some, we'll put some aside. If Mike doesn't think that we're going to play those, they will be, we'll take a look at things and go, well, this is kind of like if we had 7 Wonders. Well, nobody's going to bid on 7 Wonders by itself. But what we can do is add together something else. Maybe First and 10 and make it a lot of games. So I was thinking of doing some things like that. Also, there's going to be a lot of Kickstarter rare stuff. There's going to be stuff that's painted. There's going to be stuff that's not painted. There's going to be things that are out of print. All these things. And what we're going to try to do is make room for all the stuff that's coming in from Gen Con, but raise some money for 2 good charities. And of course, I'm going to take a bunch, if I can get a hold of this woman. I gave her a call, and donate some stuff for this particular charity that's local. But I want to do something more nationwide. Something that just doesn't affect my area. But how about your area, where maybe there's some orphans or there's children in need, or maybe there's some, we want to raise this money and be able to divide it and send it out. I don't have the game and have no interest, but others might. Yeah, that's true. I think it's just going to be a judgment call, and that's how I'm going to do certain things. Like, somebody may pay, like we have, what was one of the things I was thinking of pulling out? It was because Justin didn't like it. Besieged. I painted it all. Okay? Is this limited to the U.S. residents? Well, that's where I want to talk. I can't get killed on shipping. All right? So when you bid, if you're outside the United States, meet me a little ways for this charity so we, if we raise $1,000, I don't want to pay $400 out in shipping and then only give $600. I want to give as much as I possibly can to either one of these charities and to the children. I mean, I could take this all and donate it to the children, but I think that there's so many ways to donate stuff. And it's amazing how these dogs decide to jump up on the table, on the door the minute I go live. If I didn't go live, they would sit and sleep, but they want to go outside when I go live. I don't understand the significance of that and how that all works. Shame shipping from America would be too much. Well, listen, I don't mind eating a good part of the shipping. The NSPCC Children's Charity on this side of the pond does board game day every year for the charity. Well, you know something, Gignus, this is something maybe I can work out. I'm willing to work out and do whatever I can. This isn't just America. This is any place in this world. And this is the thing that my wife and I, we usually have a pretty good conversation every morning. And, as things got busy, I kind of, not forgot, but you kind of forget where we came from. This was just a very simple channel of people doing things for other people and just a family playing games. Okay, you know, and I don't want it to get to the point where it's too much of a business. It becomes a business. It really does. Who's calling now? Oh no, that was just a message. That was on the government phone. Home phone. Government phone. So, you know, the thing is that we've always given. We always try to paint for people. We've tried to give as much as we can. Our patron is always helping people. We were able to help some of our very own last month. We will continue to do whatever it takes. The second my wife and I play games, my dog wants all of our attention, not when we are doing anything. It's only when games come out. It would be fair for all winners to pay shipping themselves. I don't want to do that because it's going to take away from the money that we can raise. So I'll eat personally a majority of the shipping. I can probably eat maybe about $600 worth of it, and that'll be my way of giving to these charities as well. So you know, I'm going to make an allowance for that to try to take some of the pressure off people and not putting the pressure on people to pay this. This auction, there's going to be some really epic stuff in it, and there's going to be some okay stuff. But I think either way, you know, by you doing the blind, I thought the government summoned you with something like a bat signal. Yeah, it does, but it's the daytime. You can't see it out on the side of the house. You know, like I said, I was going to do the painting thing, but also a thing that I want to tell you guys is that, yeah, I've been, you know, because the Queen has been so sick the last 6-7 months that I really had to back off a lot of the stuff on the Dice Tower, and that will no longer happen. I will be back on top, and making my presence known with the guys. I love those guys. Those guys are some of my best friends. I'm very close with them. There's a great relationship. Maybe people thought that there was a problem there. There wasn't a problem. It's just doing this and doing some other things really kind of, it put a big weight, as well as, you know, you try to do as much as you can. Listen, I love this channel. This channel is mine. I built it from the ground up. It started, you know, with a legendary, you know, the very first video. If you go back, if you just click and say the oldest video there, you're going to find the Death Star video and a couple of cheesy videos showing off some War Machine stuff. Well, that's how it all started, and then it just became something else. And I'm going to read those comments in a minute. But, you know, I never want this to lose what it is. We do things, we help each other, we help others, and that's what this channel at heart is, and always will be. And I'm very thankful for all of you that have done so much over the past couple of years. Doing some Dice Tower stuff is good for exposure too. Well, yeah, but I never looked at it that way. I was doing stuff, you know, when my channel was small. You don't get a lot from the Dice Tower. You do, don't get me wrong. But there's a lot of contributors out there that, you know, don't get a lot of subscribers. You know, you just have to care about what you're doing, what the message is, the whole message with the channel. And that's basically why I do it. You know, I'm part of something. I always will be part of something. I'm part of that group, and I will always be a part of that group. Rob, you were really stressed out, and it looked like you were ready to quit a few months back. I'll tell you something, and I'll answer this. And Sean, I want to get back to your thing, but I'm going to answer Lori's first. I think a lot, you know, there are hundreds and hundreds of game sites out there, and some of them are very, very good, and some of them are so-so, and out of the 100, maybe 20 survive. Okay, because you think you're going to grow and be the next big thing. Now, I never thought that. I've always done this for fun. But when you start to grow, you start to think, okay, wow, maybe we have something here. Well, I think the only thing that I have is a group of people that I enjoy being around. You guys, my family, which I sometimes enjoy being around. Notice the queen didn't say anything. I was waiting for some snarky comment from her. But the basis is we come together. I love to teach painting. That's not going to change. I love to play the games that I paint so you guys get to see how they look on the board. And that's the whole reason of this. And that fundamental thing didn't go away for me. For other people, they want to be big. When it doesn't happen, they just give up on it. And everybody thinks they're going to be the next Tom Vassell or Rodney Smith. Those are very, very rare things. Okay, you can't be the next Sam Healy. Nobody can be the next Sam Healy. I tell Sam that all the time. I just wish I was Sam Healy. It's funny. We have a very, very close relationship. Sam, Z, myself, Tom, Jason, some of the other guys, some of the other contributors I'm very close with. I think you'll see that in board game breakfast. It doesn't matter how far the distance, whether you're in England or whether you're in Australia. I've struck up some great relationships that cannot be broken. And my buddy Berkey in Minnesota, even somebody in Minnesota, a Minnesota person. Thank God for that wide right field goal. But I think they've gotten to know me and know that I'm a person that just wants to help people. It's the point of this channel. This channel's to have fun, and that's what we're going to do. But as far as, oh God, this thing just jumped. I'm sorry. But I really think practice your snoring. What does that mean? Inedible. Okay. I'll get back to that. You see, it jumped all the way to the bottom. Okay, so yeah, with all the pressure that was on, and Tatiana not feeling well, and it did pile on, and you kind of felt, wow, I don't want to, maybe I should just stop for a while, but I powered through it, and I'm in a good place, and I'm happy. Add a flat fee shipping cost to each auction winner. That should help reduce the cost. What was that? Sean, why do you always get me in trouble, bro? I thought I think this Godzilla thing was, for those of you that just showed up, Sean Mikowski sent me like the coolest gift any man can ever have, and that is a framed Godzilla from the very first movie. It premiered April 27, 1956. I was only 35 then. But I think that was an apology, because every time he says something, I always hear her in the background going, yep, see? I told you that. Ugh. I hate when she's right, because she's always right. Start from the bottom, absolutely. Okay, will be nice to see more of you on the Dice Tower as well. Yes, I'll be happy to be there. Sorry, I'm at work. Are you still with M&M? Yes, I'm a big part of M&M. They are going to be expanding things and doing some great things, and I'm a part of it, so I'm excited. The NSPCC have the big board game day March 31st March every year. You could live stream a playthrough for charity next year. It's really a sponsored play. All right, let's work on that, GignusCon. Get me the information. I'll do whatever we need to do to help anyone. And I think a lot of you know that. Andy Jackson says hi. Okay, just got here. Did I miss anything? Yes, Matt. We've decided to shut the channel down. Hello, Rob in chat. Practice your snoring. My snoring? Okay. Huh? All right. I love you guys and this channel, but I will be honest. We are definitely going in a different direction game-wise. But I will always be here. I think I might be the resident Euro gamer here. That's not true, because I went through and there were a ton of Euro games, and we're going. We got to play these. So they are on the slate. I reworked the Gen Con list, and I found that almost 50% of it is Euro games, especially when I found things that are going to be coming out. So I wouldn't say that, Lori. I think you're going to find that we are going to continue to do Euros and stuff like that. We really enjoy Euros. We played, matter of fact, one of the games that I actually got to play when I was at Dice Tower Con was a Euro. It was Francis Drake, and we absolutely loved that game, didn't we, Janice?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was very good. We had a lot of fun with it, and we want to play it again. We want to play it live. So, yeah, I mean, there's definitely still that Euro feel. Charity auction for but you know, we are taking and doing a lot of different things. We're all over the place. The channel will be all over the place from times. Charity auction. All right. Sam's the man. Much love. Oh, God. Really? Really, Berkey? Is that the way it's going to be? Hey, Rob, just remember, Blair Walsh is yours now. Hey, Rob, just remember, Blair Walsh is yours now. Okay, Ryan. Seems like I missed a lot. Important heart to heart. Yes. Wow, Godzilla is a beast. Yeah, that's my boy. Oh, like a flat fee idea. But I also like the 50-50 split idea of postage fees for all winners. That's a good idea. Godzilla, yes, was in 1954, which was actually about a gorilla whale. That's what that means somehow. I really love it if you would make some in-depth painting tutorials with techniques and stuff for us that are just coming into painting and splitting them into smaller videos. Well, funny you should say that. We are redoing Painting 101. We're doing it updated in 4K, so you guys get to see things a lot better. I went through and looked at the old videos, and they were not that great. And I have some really great innovative ideas, and we are going to be doing something each and every week, and hopefully I can involve it in what I'm painting at that time. That would be awesome. Yes, it would be. Haha, funny, Rob. LOL, trolling Rob. LOL. I have a bunch of thematic game mats coming, one for you and for your table. Thank you so much, Berkey. You are the best. You really are. I meant practice your snoring if you want to become the next Sam Haley. Oh, my God. My God. I bring my mouth guard when I go because I'm afraid I'm going to snore. But I'm going to throw that thing out the window. And you see, Sam and I have this thing that when we go to dinner at night, when we're at cons, because we're always roommates. And it's because, you know, him and I are like peas and carrots. And I watch what he eats. Like when we were at a barbecue place one time, he was like loading up on the beans. I go, oh, that's the way it's going to be. I see how this is going to end. This is not going to end very well. So I would load up on the beans. I would watch anything that he ate, and I would mimic it because I had to go 1 for 1 on him, because I knew at night there were 2 things that were going to happen. 1, he was going to snore. 2, he was going to destroy the room. So I had to combat it. I have to say, we've had some epic battles. And giggled like schoolgirls. I get it, inedible. I'll donate one for the auction too, just not sure when they will be here. Well, that's very kind of you, Berkey. I really do. That you've done so much. I can't thank you enough. That boss, Berkey. I've seen a number of people this week in 2 different groups ask about help with starting to paint. A few of us sent them here. It was good to see multiple people recommending you. Well, that's great. Thank you so much, Matt, and I hope that continues. this is really going to. Oh, I get it, Ryan. Blair Walsh is our kicker now. That's right. I keep on thinking Hoska, but he left. Was the right, but he'll never miss another field goal now. He's one of us. He's a Hawk. Jules was here. I like that name, 17. Hey, Berkey, will it come with seasoning? It always comes with seasoning. Rob, are the Orange going to the Dice Tower cruise in December? I have to see what my schedule is. I don't really know. That one's up in the air. Beans, the magical fruit. Yeah, you bet. Snore out both ends. Yeah, pretty much, Andy. Hey everyone, what did I miss? It's been horrible, Papa Bear. We decided to shut down the channel. Sam needs to get a CPAP machine. It sounds like he's not that bad. He has his moments though. He actually stays up later than I. And then we ended up playing that game and trying to see who would do better at it. Of course he did, but he had a head start. Sure, I'll donate spices too. Fins and skins forever. Yeah, we are rebuilding. Oh God, Lori, and I like you so much. Don't forget about the guild on BGG. Lots of people are there to help with painting and games. Yes, if you ever have a question or anything, our guild is one of the stronger guilds. We have 229 people, I believe, when last counted, and it just continues to grow. I'm shocked by that. I mean, we really have an active community. I see a lot of guilds and maybe you get a new thing once every 3 months. We usually have a couple topics, every week, and always somebody being very active. We put any kind of winners up on there. We have a calendar that you can see what kind of events we have that we're doing during the week. And as you can see from behind us, if you look, we've got tons and tons and tons. So let me make sure I can see myself. Of stuff that is up on the slate for the next couple of weeks, and that doesn't even count all the stuff that I have in the back and that's coming. Poor Joe, and a big thank you to Miniature Market for all the help that they do. So that's about it. Number one was just saying, hey, everything's great with the Dice Tower. They're going to be taking some of the pressure off so we can do a little more live events. Plus, to some of the people that we have. I want to show you guys something. We have a game that Mike is going to do with the kids, and I'm pretty excited about it. It's kind of appropriate. I forgot to show you guys this. A Dog's Life. Oh, there we go. A Dog's Life. We just got this the other day, and Mike and those two little cuties that he has is going to do this, and I think they'll walk a mile in their paws and be a dog. So we're going to take a look at that. Mike's going to handle some reviews, so you're going to see some more of those up there. Will you be updating the patron reward list on BGG with any other games? Just curious. Yes, I will be. We're going to have games that for each level that be painted, but you'll be able to get a better game unpainted. So I want to have that option for you guys. It'll take some of the pressure off us because the way we're looking is that when you come live, it's going to take about 3 months to get everything for that particular month out. Just by looking at where we have people, but we made that pretty well clear. We can cut down a lot of time if people decide to take certain types of games. If they take them unpainted with, a bigger game unpainted, that'll work too. So, basically, all that money that you donated through the year. Number one, a majority of you have won something and gotten something, and then you get something at the end. But the next year's patron is probably going to be 100 times better, believe it or not, because we have worked out a deal with a few things, and we have some really exciting things that we're going to talk about in October, but that's October. So there you go. Something where you guys are going to feel a big part of this channel. Any plan for a channel meetup at Gen Con? Gen Con. I feel I have an unfair advantage in that game. What game is that? Hold on. Oh, Dog's Life. Lori, the Rams may be back, but they betrayed old Los Angeles, UCLA, USC are better football. Oh boy, here we go. We're having football fights now. Oh boy. Rob, you're the man. Your man cave starting to expand to your living room now. Leland, you're another one that you got to wake up the sleeping dragon. You know, you don't walk into the cave and take the gold from the dragon, and you don't talk junk like that in front of the queen of all reality. Our guild is excellent, perfect extension of all the live stuff. Now, I like to think that Seattle's okay, but I remember I'm a SoCal girl. I should be a Rams fan or something. Shudder. Ooh. Will you be updating? Okay, so I answered that. I'm glad the guild is getting used. Just makes complete sense. This channel has more community than any other. Good place for us to chat off stream. I agree. Ooh, that looks exciting. It does, and I think it'll be fun to have him play with the girls. We have another game that we are actually going to paint with the girls and do live with the girls. I'm looking forward to that coming in. It should be here soon, along with everything else. But what we really need to do is before Gen Con is get all this stuff out of here. I like to get double of the stuff out and only bring in half of that stuff, if that makes sense. So that way, the second half of this year, there's going to be a lot of stuff. Now, the Queen goes away when I get back from Gen Con. Now, from Gen Con, I'm going to go see my grandson. I'm going to spend a couple of days there. We're going to film with...
Daughter.
Huh?
And daughter.
Oh, and my daughter.
And son-in-law.
Well, she don't call, so I'm not saying anything. I hope she watches this and my son-in-law watches this. I don't get any phone calls. No. Jeez. They need to spend more time with their father. But anyways, what's going to happen is I'm going to go up there. We're going to do some taping there. I'm going to try to play a couple of games with them and tape them and upload them onto the channel. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully it'll go well. And maybe do a live Q&A from Katie's house. I think that will be pretty good. Then I come back that Wednesday after Gen Con, and the Queen leaves the next day, and she's going up to see our daughter and grandson. So what we do is high five, tag out, and then she's going up. She's going up for a wedding, so she's going to. So it's like a day apart. It's kind of funny how it all works out. Now, while she's gone, Mike and I are planning on doing some long night Gen Con review, showing you all the hot stuff, getting it out, playing it, and just getting a whole bunch of games done up on the channel. So that's going to be a couple of busy days, that Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We're really going to hammer into it. So we're going to do a lot of catch up then. And don't forget that Mike will be here in Florida running things while I'm gone. Of course, you'll have all kinds of updates from Gen Con, all kinds of videos, tons of stuff to watch. It should be pretty good. All right, let's see. Nathaniel, that should be Los Angeles. Have to go make pepperoni pizza. Catch you later in chat. Take it easy. Good question. What are your Gen Con plans? I'm going to be in the Dice Tower booth for the most part. I have certain hours. I'll probably post those hours that I'll be there. The rest of the time I'll be running around taping, getting some interviews, trying to find that hidden gem I like to do. And then also, I've got a couple dinners with Miniature Market. I'm going to spend some time with them in my off time. And pretty much shaking hands and kissing babies as much as I can. Let's see. Leland, that was funny. I was thinking the same exact thing. Of course you were. Adam Hostetler, how are you, my friend? Hi, Rob. It was great meeting you at Origins. It sure was. My daughter is excited about sharing her painted Mice and Mystics minis. What's the best way to share them with you? Well, that's very easy. You can put them up on our BGG Guild in our painted section, but most importantly, if you take and send them to novaprime860@hotmail.com, usually once a month or every other month, I put everybody's photos into a giant collage and I either play it on the Dice Tower or here. There you go, because I like everybody to see everybody's work. We need to figure a way to get Rob into his own studio so the Queen won't kill him.
Yes! Yes! Who said that? That's my best friend.
Sean Makowski.
Thanks, Sean.
Bullseye on him. All right, brother. I see how you're working. I have never liked any Cali team for any. Oh, this fight is still going on. I even claimed the Maple Leafs for hockey. I like the Maple Leafs. I'm also a Ranger fan and a Hartford Whaler fan. I wish they'd come back. Adam sent an email. Oh, Mass Coyote took care of it, or posted a picture on the Guild. There you go. Sounds like a great time for beer, burgers, and board games. No beer. I don't drink. I have a beer once in a while when I'm with the Queen. What?
I'm laughing at the dog.
Oh, I thought you were laughing at me. Okay, so the Queen has spoken. Yeah, she usually makes her present very well known. Add the quotation. Red Wings forever. I need to share my first painted minis, pop them on the Guild, but we'll email you. Please email. I end up downloading them all. I put them in a giant field. Are you doing anything at the M&M booth, miniature market booth at Gen Con? I may spend some time there a little bit. I want to see Joe and talk to Joe. Steven, I've got to spend some time with. Next year, I might just go solely with M&M. We'll see. Like I said, I'm a Dice Tower guy. I will always be a Dice Tower guy. The hidden gem at Gen Con will be the game toppers all over the place. We're talking games, knucklehead. We will game topper it up. Trust me. We love those game toppers. Tell the Queen that Autumn in the Vineyard airs in a couple of weeks. You're another one, Kabuki. You've made the list. Somebody get me a pen. I got to start making a list. Hey, Janice, I thought I was the favorite. Oh, you are the favorite. You always will be, my friend. All right. Before I lose this entire audience, I think we covered everything. We covered how we're going to do the charity. It will probably go live. I'll probably do one Tuesday and Wednesday. And then we'll do it one full week, and then it'll give us a chance to get everything out, I believe, before Gen Con. That's the main thing. I want to get everything out before Gen Con and on its way to you guys. Right, I'm out. Not only that, but we also have the patron coming up at the end of the month. And I'm telling you that September and October are going to be very, very cool months for it. And we've got a lot of things. The list of Orin. Yes, that's right. Uh-oh, the list of Orin. If you make the list of Orin, that's not good. You want to know what you have? You made the list. All right, guys. I think we said all we can say. I think I've said enough. I've said it all. How long did I let this thing go for? I missed the beginning. I assume details of the auction will be reposted in the Guild. Not only that, but you can watch this very long 45-minute video and get that. I am going to make an announcement. I'm going to do before I leave for Gen Con, and there's a reason for this. The Rob Orin 25 games of all time. And we're going to see if that changes after Gen Con.
Thank you.
There you go. Between Leland, Kabuki, and I, we will help Rob stay out of trouble.
I find that hard to believe.
Getting a lot of noise out of the peanut gallery. Matter of fact, Miss Tammy, you've made the... Oh, you're already on the list.
the nice list.
Yeah, you're on the nice list. How about the naughty list? Is that like Aria's list? Is it something like that? He's making a list, checking it twice. Gonna crack up whoever's naughty and nice. All right, guys, I think I've said it all. I've said enough. I must say, Mike has really been doing a great job. Yeah, he has. Mike has been a great addition and a great help. And I hope I can find another person to come on in. I'm really looking forward. The Queen's on fire today. We can only hope. Gonna smite both naughty and nice. Why not? I'm the bad guy.
No, you do nice.
Calling Blood Bowl as number 1 of the 25. I don't think you guys really have an idea what is number 1. I think Tammy wants to do another stream, it sounds like. No.
Tammy wants an addition on the house to Rob.
She wants an addition on the house for Rob, yeah. Thanks, Rob. Have a good evening, everyone. Yeah, the doghouse. You're real funny over there. Why don't you just sit there, watch your reality TV, and do the thing that you do best? Not say anything.
Yeah.
All right, that's enough. Guys, thank you so much. Thanks for watching this. Thanks for being a part of this. Spread the word. Look for we're going to do it live, so we will really press this out. I'll try to get a list up of the games. I think you're really going to be excited what we have. We'll update you a little bit more tomorrow during the live play. We'll talk to you about some of the games that will be on the list. We'll have 20. We'll try to do 20 at a time. All right. I will see you guys soon. Thank you so much.